Greetings, train fans. Welcome back to Other Side of the Tracks. Today I thought I would add a little something to my street areas. I have a big street just kind of circling around the town, but I don't have that many vehicles. While I do have some that are built in with some of these Menard buildings, I only got about, I would say, 5 actual vehicles strewn around. Covering up some of the wires by Versace and door is that grossly oversized Yingling vehicle, which is actually a piggy bank. Here we have the speed bus. So that's 143 scale. Not quite O scale, which is 148, but it's close. And over here we have a Circle K semi-truck, also 143 scale. From movie Home Alone, we have the van of the criminals, Wet Bandits, OK Plumbing, also 143 scale. Finding true 148 scale in O can be rather difficult, especially for pulp culture type references, which I know many people are fans of. And we also have this Menards box truck. Now, credit to Menards, they do make a lot of true O scale vehicles to go with their brilliant O scale buildings. So this box truck is true 148 scale. Menards will also wire some of their vehicles. So here in the Taco Bell, we do have illuminated headlights and taillights on the sedan and the Hummer, which is a nice touch. We have some recent Menards buildings here on the layout. I also have a few that were released a number of years ago. For example, the Hotel York Royale building is rather vintage. This train station, Morton Salt Factory over there, also came out a few years ago, no longer available. So, as is the case, oftentimes when they have a building come out, they'll release rolling stock to go along with it, or vehicles, or both. So I wanted something to accompany that Morton Salt Factory and increase the number of vehicles here on the layout, just to give it a little bit more variety and flavor. And alas, here we go. Let's get these open and see what we got. Now, all of Menards O-scale items, be it buildings, trains, or vehicles, are all limited edition runs. So they make one batch, and then when they sell out, that's it, they're gone. Alright, so Menards vehicles come in these no-frill cardboard boxes, but that's fine. If that keeps the cost lower, I don't care. What really matters is the item inside the box. You see here we have a 1953 Ford truck of Morton Salt. Copyright 2019, so that would have been the same year that they came out with that Morton Salt Factory. And over here in this larger one, the Morton Salt Box Truck, also from Menards. Alright. So this was open for the eBay auction, but it still is attached to its original packaging. And of course this has a giant 4.5 volt cable coming out of it because, well, you plug that bad boy in there and these front headlights will illuminate. Or at least they better. We'll find out. Nice. Okay. Here is the Menards Morton Salt Box Truck. Very cool. Here we have our Morton Salt truck side by side. This truck, we do have a sticker in the truck bed with some faux wood boards on it. We have some minor marks in the paint here and there, or the stickers, but these are new stock items just from a few years ago. Looking at the lengths here on the pickup truck, it's right in at 4 inches. And the box truck is 6 inches in length, nearly 3 inches in height. I already have some plugs here, waiting in anticipation for some of these add-ons. Here we got our illumination there. Guess we got lots of cables now. Really need to drill some holes through the table so at least I can hide up these cables. Alright, well, we got kind of those wires covered up with the truck, so I may change the position or location of it, but we'll try it there for now. Alright, and now there we have our box truck next to the factory as well, so it's definitely looking a little more like a factory here with vehicles belonging to the workers there. I think I neglected to mention that the taillights also illuminate on this 1953 Ford truck, so front and back headlights and taillights. Pretty cool. So in addition to this beautiful factory and these low-scale vehicles, Menards also, naturally, came out with some rolling stock items. Well, I think to complete the factory, we're going to have to get some of those here on the layout. So, stay tuned on that.